I am ranking every single game mode in PvP ever. First we're starting with the latest update for some reason, and I'm joined here with my friend. Say hi. He's actually mic'd and he can talk, but he's just deciding not to. So today, we're just doing a bunch of commentating stuff, and it's gonna be cool, guys. So, if you guys would like, make sure to like and subscribe. Because that'd be cool. I like it when cool things happen to me. Isn't that right, guys? Anyways, for some reason my Zoom is bugged out, and he is taunting for the 300th time, but that's okay, guys, because I'm a combo god, apparently. No, not really.
What's your thoughts on OP Duel?
Didn't I say it? Oh, right, yeah. OP Duels is for some reason the most tamest game mode when it comes to a toxic community. Like, it surprised me too, right? Like, I thought this would be like extreme. I thought the community would be like horrible, but it's actually full of a lot of like nice and chill people and stuff. Every person I've went up against in op duels, the worst they've ever said was ease, which yeah, that's the bare minimum now. Fun stuff. Like, really a solid form of PvP, I'd say, though. There's like a couple strategy to it. However, my only problem is that the axe doesn't get much use because of how, and he immediately switches to axe because, okay, speaking of axe, I feel like they could fix the problem if they just give it an extra sharpness, because according to most PvPers, axe is apparently not as good as sword, and in this like PvP version, axe deals like 1 extra damage from sword. So it's not really seeing much use because DPS and damage output, it kind of is carried by the sword and only the sword. There's really no other form of like strategy, just the sword. But when it comes to the sword, there's a lot of good stuff you could do. You could do like what I'm doing right now, and strafe combo, which is a method of comboing, if you guys didn't know, even though I just said it, but I feel that it needs to be repeated and stuff. Anyway, so
Where's mama?
Sorry about that. I just had to mute real quickly. Anyways, so as I was saying, really good game mode, and
What would you rate it out of 10?
so ironic. 5 out of 10.
Okay. On to the next one.
Sure. Now Crystal, it's so like really biased depending on who you're talking to about Crystal. Some YouTubers I know say that Crystal ruined Minecraft. It's a bit like extreme, but their reasoning is because you just need to spam crystals and they get one-shotted, and in vanilla and in like servers it completely just dominates everything. The pro of that in vanilla anyways is the fact that you can't really spam it in vanilla, because that takes like a long time of grinding, and you need to like really use it sparingly, which that's like the opposite of what actual Crystal PvP is when it comes to servers, like PvP servers, not just like 2B2T. Speaking of which, Crystal stuff, it got popularized on 2B2T, which you might know is a anarchy server, funnily enough, and how it first started was they would get a hacked client to spam the same kind of input over and over to get the same effect you can do right now, because they didn't really know any method to it. If you stand close enough to it, it can like take 2 totems at once, which is like really.
What would you rate it, a crystal out of 10?
I feel like the community would get super pissed if I wrote it like something high.
Okay.
So but I mean, it has its fans. But I mean, there is better. However, when it comes to strategy, I feel like Crystal has some merit, and especially is kind of unique with its totems and pots. However, pots get almost no play after you break your totem. Like, let's be honest, there's 7 totems and like 3
So out of
rows of
10,
pots.
what would you say it is?
4 out of 10.
Okay.
Axe duels is the only one where axe is actually viable. Crazy, right? Like, you could use axe as a main weapon and not it just be like you throwing. It's crazy. Like, when I started playing axe duels for the first time, I'd go primarily axe, kind of like what I am doing like a few seconds ago. But a sword is also like really good for just dealing out quick hits here and there. Overall, really good game mode when it comes to, not game mode, it's like a really good PvP type, honestly. And the crossbow and bow kind of add to it a little bit. If you've seen the Technoblade versus Dream video that Mr. Beast posted, they'd usually just do this kind of PvP thing where, I mean, they had gapples in there, but that was really something else, and stuff. But other than that, I'd say 7.5 out of 10 when it comes to.
That was quick. Let's do another one.
No, we gotta move on. We don't want this recording to be too long.
Bruh.
Anyways, as I was saying, bow duels. Bow duels has some really, it's really divided. People really fucking hate bow duels for some reason. It's like everyone, like, I could list off a bunch of insults like straight from my head about what people think about bow duels. And I'm not saying that because I'm dying. Bow duels is actually my favorite, which makes this like really hard for me to rank, because I know people want me to put it like 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10, but I mean, I don't see why people hate it. Is it because it's like bow spammy-ish? I mean, that's kind of the point, but you also have to be accurate about it. You're not just like shooting someone from like above or anything. In my opinion, though, a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. Sorry, my mic cut out. Yeah, I'd say like a 6 or 7, like 6.5. Okay. Yeah, let's put it at that.
6.5, got it. Alright, next one. Let's do some UH.
Pot duels. No debuff is what they usually call this, but for some reason this server is weird. No debuff. Really like it. A lot of the community like really likes no debuff. Especially in the early days of 1.8. No debuff used to be like one of the most played forms of PvP. Still is really popular, especially in Hypixel duels. There's really no criticisms I have like against it. If you don't like it, then that's your opinion, but honestly, with how it's formatted and the kinds of crazy strategies you can do in like op duels, but with a more fast-paced kind of game style, it's really just a big hit, honestly. And I could see why people like been playing this for years and stuff. Really solid thing. I can't really talk. There's really no problems to it, I'd say. I'd say like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, okay.
That's probably the highest it's gonna go.
On to the next one.
Sure, the next one. Because of 1.19's kind of tradition of just making things worse in general, they've made a nether I'm just joking, guys. They made a netherite version of the kind of no debuff thing. This one is, well, I don't really know what to say about this one. It's just it's got its fans, but I could see why people don't really like it all that much because of the like kind of thing you can do where you just hit people, run away, and they can't hit back because knockback is so weird because netherite and stuff. But it's kind of intended to be like that, I think. I'm not really all that sure. What was I saying? It's a shame there's no like golden carrots in this. That's kind of the one thing it's missing. Other than that, maybe if like maybe if like it was like half netherite, I'd rate it higher. But honestly, it's really mixed for me and the community, I guess. I'd probably rate it like, oh Jesus, I pressed F by accident, my guys. Anyways, so honestly, I'd say it's like 5 out of 10.
Same as OP?
What?
Same as OP duels?
It's slightly lower.
You rated
So,
OP duels a 5.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, so same as OP duels, really. But that's just my own opinion, you guys. I'm sure if someone else made their own review of this, they would put bow duels at like 1 out of 10, gayest game mode of them all.
What?
Yeah, that's true. People do say that. Like, I've seen some like racist and homophobic things said about people who play bow duels. I love that game. I don't know why they keep dissing on it. Honestly, they need to go get a life. But that's just me, guys. Now, UHC, the thing we're doing right now, really good game mode. I feel like it kind of combines everything good about OP with like new features such as actually using blocks, which I feel like OP is missing in its kind of gameplay elements, honestly. That again, it's made like that, you know, it's tethered to people's likes and whatever, so I can't really say much about it. But UHC kind of is the pinnacle of PvP. I feel like at a certain rate, like, people think this is like, I don't really know how to say it, but people say that this is peak and stuff, and I mean, I couldn't really agree more. With all the kind of tools you have on your assets, and depending on the server, you might have more, might have less. Next, we might do instant UHC, which is kind of like a subset of this, that people kind of are really like different about it. This video is not featuring soup because we do not have soup. I know, right? A tragedy. All you soup fans, make sure to like and subscribe for soup. I love soup. Anyways, next one on the list would have to be, oh shoot, that's everything on the thing. Damn. Well, back to like 1.8, I guess. If you guys liked it, make sure to like and subscribe, guys.